The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas, George! Merry Christmas, George!
Merry Christmas, everyone. Welcome to Phil's Gang. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. And again, from myself, Marta, and the entire Phil's Gang staff, we want to wish you a special, happy, and healthy holiday season. Coming up later in the show, I'll be interviewing award-winning journalist Michelle Malkin. But first, enjoy this best of show.
You're listening to the best of Phil's Gang.
We feel the difference now. Yeah. See, now we're feeling what not having hope feels like.
Not having hope. Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. The amount of money that has come into the stock market since Trump was elected that night, November 8th, $100 billion have come into the stock market in the way of exchange-traded funds, election night. Let's compare that to 2015. All of 2015, $61 billion. Now, I'm talking since November 8th to now, $100 billion. There's the hope. That's the hope. People finally feel hope. Because you want to know why they feel hope? Because people know that they've been lied to. They've been lied to. That's right.
To put their hands on the arc of history and bend it once more toward the hope of a better day.
We've been lied to by this illusion, this recovery. We've had this recovery. We never had a recovery. When the recession started December 2007, we supposedly ended in 2009. It's a fraud. It's a hoax. It never ended.
Wow!
Now, that's no hope. If it did end, we would have a GDP of 4%, not 1.6%. If it did end back then, we wouldn't have just 2 rate hikes, where now it's 0.5%. We'd have 4 additional rate hikes if we, in fact, had hope. If it ended in June 2009, the recession, it never did. It's a hoax. Plus, if we had a recovery, would wages be stagnant for 10 years? What are you, nuts? Would home ownership be at a 30-year low? Would student loans, car loans, piling up, accelerating, and in default? We just got news today. I told you yesterday about the autos. It's starting to fall apart. I told you it was going to happen. I did a whole show on it the other day about how it's all fraud, these sales. Remember when Obama came out and he made his statement how he created all these wonderful sales. He created this whole auto industry. He saved nothing. All he was doing is putting off a root canal. He lowered interest rates so low. He lowered the credit standards so low, just like that other dope, Baby Bush, the closet liberal, did the same thing with homes.
You put your mind to it, the first-time home buyer, the low-income home buyer, can have just as nice a house as anybody else.
And look where it ended. Obama did the same thing with autos, the same exact thing. No different.
We helped our auto industry set new records.
These are records we don't want. Baby Bush set records too in housing we didn't want. And now we're finding that the auto industry that came out today, it's a disaster. Just like I told you it was going to be. It's a disaster. And there's one stock that we can make money on, and I'll talk about that stock a little bit later, symbol SC.
Barack didn't just talk about hope because he thought it was just a nice slogan to get votes. What do we do if we don't have hope, Oprah?
Hope? There's great hope now that you're leaving the White House. What you're talking about, what you're feeling, Michelle, the no hope, never again can you fly to Hawaii and have you and have us, the taxpayer, pick up your tab of $5 million. See, you're getting down in the dumps because reality is finally hitting you after living like a queen for 8 years. It's going to be gone. At the end of the January, it's going to be all gone. You're going to have to come back to reality. That's why you feel no hope. You're going from being the king in his court to where now you're just like everybody else. Like everybody else, just trying to make it. No wonder you're having trouble. You got to see you and your husband got to see a psychiatrist. No hope. There has been an illusion. Finally, a new study came out. A nonpartisan group, the Council on Competitiveness and the Gallup organization, says the so-called recovery doesn't exist. I've been saying that for 8 years. Now they come out, they have the nerve to come out when Obama's leaving. Oh, they wouldn't tell us this while he was in office. Oh, no. First of all, the PR department for Obama, the mainstream media, wouldn't admit to it. The reason Obama's chosen successor, Hillary Clinton, didn't win a third straight presidential term for the Democrats was that they actually seemed to believe their own garbage, their own propaganda, while the middle class, the hardworking middle class America, knew there was no recovery. They could feel there was no recovery. They went from full-time jobs to part-time jobs. They didn't feel a recovery. For most Americans, the much hoped for recovery has been non-existent. They know that. Why do you think they voted for Donald Trump in droves? And that's what she's feeling. She's embarrassed. She's walking out of the White House with her head hung low. They failed. Remember, she feels rejected. They came out saying how they were going to have change, and here since November 8th, the change they're seeing, they can't understand. The change that Trump is making, he's saving jobs already. His policies are uplifting, where you see more money, $100 billion coming in since November 8th into exchange traded fund. This market's going to be a wonderful place. This market's finally going to straighten up. Oh, we're going to have some corrections, but that's going to be an incredible opportunity to get into the market. I'm telling you, folks, you retail customers who've been out of this market for a long time, listen to me. This market is going to retrace. This market is going to come back. This market's going to correct. Then you got to get in. Because now you're going to have a good economy, a good market. No more is the stock market going to be held up by stock buybacks. It's going to be held up by earnings growth. No more fake stock buybacks. So, for most Americans, that hoped recovery has been non-existent. To the average American, it doesn't feel like 15 million new jobs were created. Because there wasn't 15 million new jobs created. No, it was 10 million, not 15, like I told you yesterday. Obama made sure he didn't count his first year in office. He started his count in 2010 to trick everybody because there were so many leftover from Bush. There was 5 million losses. He didn't want to count it. He's the only president that didn't do that. Unbelievable. 15 million, no. The truth is more workers are involuntarily stuck in part-time jobs or out of the labor force entirely. That's the truth. Not only that, but disability rates are higher. Learning has stagnated. In new businesses, very few are being launched, and more are closing than opening under Obama. Of course she feels terrible. This is going to be her last vacation.
What do we do if we don't have hope, Oprah?
Now she's going to have to get on a bus.
You're listening to The Best of Phil's Gang. Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
From all of us at Phil's Gang, we want to wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a prosperous New Year.
To many, the stock market is shrouded in mystery. When do I buy? What is the stop loss? Should I invest on earnings? Is it time to sell? At Phil's Gang, we want to clear the investing fog for you. We want to make you an educated, confident investor and ultimately a profitable investor. For over 15 years, Phil Grandy and the Phil's Gang team have been dedicated to teaching, guiding, and answering your investment questions. And with our new Phil's Gang website and customer support messaging system, we are available when you need us to answer your questions. Phil'sGang.com can be accessed from your home, office, or any location where internet is available. Plus, you never miss a beat because all material is archived. From beginner to seasoned investor, Phil Grandy has been helping thousands of people learn about the stock market and producing smart investing strategies. Whether you're preparing for retirement or looking to secure your financial future, learn, invest, and profit with Phil's Gang. That's Phil'sGang.com. For more information, call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, Phil'sGang.com. Open Line Friday. Don't forget, every Friday, here's the number, 855-745-7445. Use that number to participate in my radio show where I can give you information on your stock. Don't forget, that's every Friday, Open Line Friday. That's here on Phil'sGang.com, every Friday.
Don't miss it. Tune in and call Phil with your stock questions on Open Line Fridays. Left wing, right wing, libertarians, independents. We may not all agree on politics, but we all agree that we need to plan for retirement. At Phil'sGang.com, we prepare you and educate you on how to invest in the stock market so you can secure your retirement and live comfortably. Call Phil's Gang today, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to Phil'sGang.com. That's Phil'sGang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at Phil'sGang.com. You know, there's nothing worse than you're investing in a stock and during the day something happens and you don't know what to do. You don't know who to call. Or you call somebody and they just give you a bunch of BS. Not here at Phil's Gang. We value every gang member. During the day, you got a question about your stock, you contact us. We have the best service in the world. Phil'sGang.com. You're not alone. You're a gang member.
For more information, go to Phil'sGang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at Phil'sGang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market. The Max Vest 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the Max Vest is they follow the important money. The hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, Phil'sGang.com. Oh, and the chart is low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to Phil'sGang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at Phil'sGang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
At St. Jude, a family never sees a bill at all. It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders.
The treatment doesn't get any better than what you receive at St. Jude. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at Phil'sGang.com. You know, we're closing on 2016, and we're looking forward to President-elect Trump, his administration, and his prosperous economy. And what a great time to invest. I have not been this excited about the stock market in years. He's going to straighten out the economy, and the market's going to be terrific. This past year, I informed Phil's Gang that the big winner was going to be mining stocks, gold mining stocks, and were we right? Some gang members gained as much as 50, 60, 70%. That's right. What an exciting year this has been for gold mining. So stay tuned because this year we think it's going to be oil. Join the gang, Phil'sGang.com. Just go to Phil'sGang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at Phil'sGang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. You're listening to the best of Phil's Gang. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
Do you intend to be involved or just give advice?
Well, I think it's appropriate for me to give advice because I need some sleep, and I've promised Michelle a nice vacation.
He's been on vacation for 8 years. $80 million he spent. And what has he done for this country? Nothing. He screwed it up. He screwed it up. A fake recovery. It's not me just saying it. They just came out with it today. It's been a fake recovery. It's unbelievable. Obama, with his Fed, created an illusion, a recovery. And then Trump, that rally of tax cuts, regulation cuts, Obamacare repeal, infrastructure program, added fuel to the illusion that was already started. Now, Obama and his Fed had created an alternate reality whereby the Obama administration for 8 years created an impression of an economic recovery, or what really is an outright lie. And lying has been the cornerstone of this guy's administration.
Let me say it as simply as I can. Transparency and the rule of law will be the touchstones of this presidency.
The cornerstone of his administration is lying. We know that. Your doctor, your health care, all lies. And he lied about this recovery. See, and the American people didn't feel it. That's why they didn't vote for Hillary. So, this fake recovery was designed to favor only the very ultra-rich. Large corporations, especially the financial companies, the big banks, the hedge funds, that Obama gave access to 0% money after the 2008 financial crash to be used not to loan to us on Main Street. Matter of fact, they told them, do not loan to us on Main Street. And when houses were upside down, they said, don't loan to people who have houses upside down. Don't loan to small businesses. But use that money to speculate in the market. And they did on commodities and stocks starting in 2008. And they changed the accounting rules for them. They gave them a boost. Unbelievable. See, what people don't realize, the very, very rich control 68% of their income comes from stocks. See, only 52% of American homes or households own stock. 10% of households own 80% of the stock. That's the ultra rich, and that's who he favored in the last 8 years. That's why he gave them fake money. That's why we have all the stock buyback. He didn't loan to small businesses, remember. Obama for 8 years claimed to have the middle class best interests at heart. And he was their warrior. Remember, he was going to be their warrior. I'm the middle class warrior.
I'm a warrior for the middle class.
That's another fraud. Another fraud. The reality was the Obama administration was bought and paid for by Wall Street banksters and multinational corporations, our owners, and in return for funding Obama and Hillary, their campaigns. And don't forget all those congressmen, Harry Reid, Pelosi, Boxer, Chuck Schumer, and the rest of them, and also the Republican parasites, those leaders. Yeah, they were bought. Nothing helped us. That's why there is no recovery. See, Trump is right. We have an infrastructure of a third world country. We do not even rank in the top 10. When it not only the infrastructure, but when it comes to education. We're not even in the top 20 when it comes to health care. We rank right at the bottom in comparison to all these other industrial nations. Are you nuts? The only thing we're number one in is prison population. He's letting them all out. Obama's letting them all out so we can get down to 20. He doesn't want to be first in anything. All the money spent on these wars since 2001 could have been deployed into improving our education system, improving our infrastructure, creating millions of jobs, which would lead to more jobs. But he never did that. See, when people have money, they spend. And that paves the way for new businesses. New businesses are created, which creates even more jobs. But you know what happened? We have more businesses closing than opening. See, both Baby Bush and Obama made a decision to abandon improving education, improving our infrastructure, improving job creation. They abandoned that for a war. Because why? Because all their contributors are the key corporations that make billions. The industrial complex, all that military industrial, Boeing, all the big boys. They said, no, give me more wars, give me more wars. Both Bush and Obama gave us wars so that their pals could make a fortune. That's what happened. See? You need to remember the government does not have our best interests at heart. They just want to make sure that they control us with regulations. It's unbelievable. We're going to have more about regulations and how unbelievable it is when we get back. But first, let's take a look at a stock. Listen to this. This is crazy. But first, let's go to Stock Corner.
The Phil's Gang Stock Corner is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 Stock Charts.
Okay, listen to this. This is nuts from CNBC.
Let's get to the final trades here.
CLF, yep. Unusual activity, huge buying in Cliffs and in Freeport FCX as well. So watch this one, bought this one.
Are you nuts? Look at this. If you take a look at my chart, it was red, then it finally turned green, CLF, and it turned green, and that was right around, of course, October 19th. And it was right around about $6. And guess what? It turned red. It turned red December 12th. That was an 83% gain. If you were a gang member and you had my MV2, that's an 82% gain. But here's the key. It turned red. You could sleep at night. My gang member owned CLF. He got up in the morning and he knew he was safe. It turned red. Okay, stay tuned for my exclusive interview with Michelle Milken. I'll be right back.
You're listening to The Best of Phil's Gang. Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Open Line Friday. Don't forget, every Friday, here's the number, 855-745-7445. Use that number to participate in my radio show where I can give you information on your stock. Don't forget, that's every Friday, Open Line Friday. That's here on philsgang.com, every Friday.
Don't miss it. Tune in and call Phil with your stock questions on Open Line Fridays. Left-wing, right-wing, libertarians, independents. We may not all agree on politics, but we all agree that we need to plan for retirement. At philsgang.com, we prepare you and educate you on how to invest in the stock market so you can secure your retirement and live comfortably. Call Phil's Gang today, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You're probably familiar with a pillow commercial that's everywhere. It's on TV. And wherever you put it, get the pillows, this new pillow that's out. You know what? You don't need a pillow good night's sleep. You want to make sure your investments are safe. That's where you get the good night's sleep. And that's what you get here at Phil's Gang with our technology. It's built in to show you when your stock is ready to fail, when your stock is ready to rally. That's right, it follows the money. You don't need a pillow. You need Phil's Gang. That's how you get a good night's sleep. You'll always know well in advance if the market's going to collapse or your stock. Join my gang, philsgang.com. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, we're closing on 2016, and we're looking forward to President-elect Trump, his administration, and his prosperous economy. And what a great time to invest. I have not been this excited about the stock market in years. He's going to straighten out the economy, and the market's going to be terrific. This past year, I informed Phil's gang that the big winner was going to be mining stocks, gold mining stocks, and were we right? Some gang members gained as much as 50, 60, 70%. That's right. What an exciting year this has been for gold mining. So stay tuned, because this year we think it's going to be oil. Join the gang, philsgang.com. Just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, there's nothing worse than you're investing in a stock and during the day something happens and you don't know what to do. You don't know who to call. Or you call somebody and they just give you a bunch of BS. Not here at Phil's Gang. We value every gang member. During the day, you got a question about your stock, you contact us. We have the best service in the world. philsgang.com. You're not alone. You're a gang member.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
El que St. Jude no cobra ni un centavo para nosotros significa quitarnos todo ese estrés, esa preocupación y podernos enfocar en nuestra hija.
That was the first thing I was like, how are we going to do this? When St. Jude told us that we didn't have to pay a single bill, I was like, wow. They pretty much have saved us.
It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders, and now your focus is supporting this child.
There is not another hospital like St. Jude. The patient care is unmatchable. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
Are you ready to get serious about your financial future? You know, reduce your debt, pay off those student loans, and prepare for retirement. Taking control of your finances can be intimidating, but with philsgang.com, you'll be educated and guided to make smart investment decisions in the stock market. If the market is up or down, philsgang.com is the only source where you'll learn how to trade stocks and how to invest in the stock market using professional-level skills and strategies. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
From all of us at Phil's Gang, we want to wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a prosperous New Year.
You're listening to The Best of Phil's Gang. Welcome back. This segment of The Phil's Gang Show is brought to you by the MV Stock Charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, our next guest is Michelle Malkin. You've seen her on, of course, Fox News Channel. She's a contributor. She's also an award-winning journalist and #1 New York Times best-selling author. And something exciting is going on. She's starting a new series, Michelle Malkin Investigates, and it's going to be on CRTV.com. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that, Michelle? That sounds exciting.
You bet. Well, thanks for having me. I'm so excited about this new venture. I've had an incredible ride in journalism, starting out in the newspaper business in Los Angeles in the early 1990s, working for the Seattle Times, and then, of course, 13 years at Fox News as a contributor. I've also had the privilege of being a pioneer in social media with 2 group blogs that I founded and sold, along with my marquee blog at michellemalkin.com. But what we're doing at CRTV.com is really revolutionary, I think. It is a subscription-based internet news, opinion, and entertainment network. It is for people who are sick and tired of establishment corporate media shoving false narratives and ideological narratives down their throat and forsaking the business of actual journalism. Investigative journalism is what Michelle Malkin Investigates is all about. I've got full-length, hour-long episodes available right now for viewing for subscribers. We've got a holiday special going on. You can sample my shows for $10 a month. or subscribe for a yearly product that will include not only myself, but TV programming from the likes of Mark Levin, Mark Stein, and a young social media pioneer, Steven Crowder. We are right-thinking people who are open about what our political views is, what our world perspectives are, unlike so much of the so-called mainstream media, which pretend to be neutral while they are serving as highly politicized actors who do not deal in real news.
I'll tell you, you fill a great niche, that's for sure. But let me play these cuts here for you. I want to get your comment. Listen to this.
Isn't it time for him to step down? I mean, he has to step down before the inauguration.
The individuals that President-elect Trump has appointed is the greatest collection of stooges and cronies and misfits we have ever seen.
Already been breaking his campaign promises, and rather than draining the swamp, he is now filling it up with hungry crocodiles.
We're talking about a candidate who's lost in a historic way in terms of the popular vote, but is this something of a national emergency?
Unbelievable. Are these people sick?
Well, where were they during the last 8 years? All of a sudden they realized that journalists should play a watchdog role instead of a lapdog role. Of course, the first very recognizable voice in that series of clips was Joy Behar of The View. And I actually had my own encounter, which became a viral YouTube moment. You can watch it on YouTube. Just search for Joy Behar, B-E-H-A-R, Michelle Malkin, The View. And you'll see that when I came on to talk about my best-selling book, Culture of Corruption, which exposed all of the cronies and corruptocrats in the incoming Obama administration, all that woman could do was yammer like a parrot that only had one line that it knew. What about Bush? What about Bush? What about Bush? Completely uninterested in the 400 pages of facts that I had amassed within the first 6 months of the Obama administration. These people are a joke. They're a farce. That's why people are turning them off.
And I couldn't believe it. Mark Cuban, I listened to him bashing Trump, and then all of a sudden he turns around and he's now saying he's his number one pick. I mean, they're like buddies now. I mean, if you're going to take a position, stay with it. Don't be a hypocrite and come back now. And you got all these people coming back and now are playing up to Trump. And I know him pretty well. As a matter of fact, he had me in his very first book. It just makes you sick. What do they think they're going to, I mean, that he's stupid? And let me ask you this. What do you think right now about all the controversy that's going on with his picks? Because I think his picks are terrific. I don't think he has any more generals than Obama had, and they're whining about generals. I mean, my God.
Yeah, that is ridiculous. It shows you just the naked hypocrisy and the glaring double standards, the cognitive dissonance and the psychological denial that these people live in. I mean, they inhabit these bubbles of unreality, and that bubble was pierced in a very definitive way this election day in November. I am also very pleased with so many of Trump's picks. And to quote Obama, Donald Trump can now say, I won. This is his prerogative. And I'm less worried about the Democrats who are going to do what they do and obstruct than I am about some of these sore loser, thin-skinned Senate Republican squishes who are going to join with Democrats and do everything that they can to sabotage their own president. What is wrong with those people? They need to be held accountable by constituents and voters in their own home states and districts.
Were you disappointed that he didn't go ahead, prosecute Hillary?
Well, I think I am, and yeah. I certainly thought it was one of the best moments of his time on the campaign trail when he had promised voters that he would go forward with that. And who knows? Maybe there are things going on behind the scenes on Capitol Hill that I don't know about, and I would love to be pleasantly surprised. And of course, as we know, Donald Trump is always full of surprises.
What do you think happened to Rudy Giuliani? What's your insight on that? What do you think happened?
I think that to build a team that is going to serve this president the best that it can, it needs people in supporting roles who essentially have to subordinate themselves and have to be loyal, first and foremost, to their boss, not themselves.
Let's talk about the Russians that hacked the DNC or the GOP. Would that fall under the office of Barack Obama and his responsibility?
It would, if it were true. But I have a lot of strong doubts that this is actually a true narrative. Again, I think it's so much of what we've seen over the years with these Saul Alinskyite-trained tacticians in the Democrat Party. I think that Russian hacking is the new blame Benghazi on a YouTube video. And remember, of course, that the nefarious hackers that were out there targeting John Podesta were not some sort of high-level intelligence officials deep within the bowels of the Russian intelligence bureaucracy. John Podesta messed up because he fell for one of these internet phony phishing scams and handed over his password in a very crude attempt to gain it and solicit it. People fall for those all the time.
Cruising through your site, and one story caught my eye was the bakery.
Yes.
Yeah, that was kind of it. Well, give me a little background on that. That seemed pretty interesting to me.
Well, there is a left-wing war on small businesses, and we've seen it with all of these gay marriage activists that go and demand that family-owned pastry shops bow to their social agenda. And
Right.
now there's a new twist on it. And I went to Oberlin College in Ohio, which is a very, very left-wing college, and that's a whole other story about how I ended up there. But over the past several weeks, the students and even some of the administrators have been essentially targeting a poor little bakery that's been family-owned since 1885 simply because employees there had caught a student stealing 2 bottles of wine, who then beat up the shop employee who chased him down. That employee was also beat up by 2 other students that were with this alleged thief. Since he is black and the employee was white, it's turned into this big racial brouhaha, and it's yet another example of false social justice narratives that are hurting law-abiding, decent people in this country.
Well, Michelle, listen, I want to wish you all the luck in the world on your new venture, and I appreciate you taking the time and doing this for us, and we love what you do, and just keep doing it because you're great at it.
Thank you. I appreciate that so much.
All right, thank you so much. Bye-bye. Join my gang, Phil's gang. Call now, 877-600-GANG.
You're listening to the best of Phil's Gang. Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
From all of us at Phil's Gang, we want to wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a prosperous New Year.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market. The Max Vest 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the Max Vest is they follow the important money, the hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart is low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're a teaching format, and boy, do we give good service. You know, buying a stock doesn't have to be complicated. The reason why Wall Street makes it complicated, so to make you think you need to hire them. You can do better without them, believe me, because you're not going to have those big fees. Come to Phil's Gang, where we'll show you an easy way to buy a stock. philsgang.com, where we don't make it complicated, but profitable.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, we're closing on 2016, and we're looking forward to President-elect Trump, his administration, and his prosperous economy. And what a great time to invest. I have not been this excited about the stock market in years. He's going to straighten out the economy, and the market's going to be terrific. This past year, I informed Phil's Gang that the big winner was going to be mining stocks, gold mining stocks, and where we write. Some gang members gain as much as 50, 60, 70%. That's right. What an exciting year this has been for gold mining. So stay tuned, because this year we think it's going to be oil. Join the gang, philsgang.com. Just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
At St. Jude, a family never sees a bill at all. It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders.
The treatment doesn't get any better than what you receive at St. Jude. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Open Line Friday. Don't forget, every Friday, here's the number, 855-745-7445. Use that number to participate in my radio show where I can give you information on your stock. Don't forget, that's every Friday, Open Line Friday. That's here on philsgang.com, every Friday.
Don't miss it. Tune in and call Phil with your stock questions on Open Line Fridays. Left-wing, right-wing, libertarians, independents. We may not all agree on politics, but we all agree that we need to plan for retirement. At philsgang.com, we prepare you and educate you on how to invest in the stock market so you can secure your retirement and live comfortably. Call Phil's Gang today, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. You're listening to the best of Phil's Gang. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang.
The message to Carrier and Ford and Apple and IBM is globalism is out. Americanism is in. We are no longer interested in pursuing policies that shore up this ethereal global village, but now it's about America first. After all, does Angela Merkel worry about us when she fashions German economic or foreign policy?
Amazing, isn't it? Amazing. You know, think about it. Americanism. For the first time, why there's hope now? Because for the first time we got a guy in that office who cares about the country, not about the large corporations, not about Congress, not about getting reelected. See, all these guys do, once they get in office, they have to keep raising money, keep raising money. That's all they do is keep raising money. And that's why it's nice to have a guy in the office. He didn't even use anybody's money. He used his own money. He can't be bought. He can't be bought. See, that's why you never felt there was a recovery, because your president was bought, your Congress was bought, Hillary Clinton was bought. They're all bought. And they'd have to do the bidding of the owners. The people who control 80% of the market, the 1 percentile, who 68% of their income comes from the stock market. That's why they took the stock market with the worst economy, no recovery, no earnings, no profits. They just said, let's rig the market to go up for them. After all, they're the owners. They're going to tell us to do it. And the owners told them to do it. Keep rigging the market for us. If you don't rig the market to get it going up, we're not going to fund you. And that's what they did for 8 years. First QE, then stock buybacks. So this market, I've never been this enthused. Not only are we going to have a clean market again, it's going to even be a better market. Going to be a better market. And every time the market pulls back, you want to make sure you're in this market. But you got to know that you're only following the top companies. And that's why I've always told people, why don't you get the exchange traded fund, the SPDR, with the 50 best stock, 500 best stocks. Your cost is nothing. Your cost is nothing. 1/1800%. Remember, in a 401k, they skim off of you every day over $167,000 in fees. You don't even see it. They hide it. They day trade. That's right. For every 1% you're charged, you lose 30% of your retirement money. The average account is 2.5%. Add that up. That's more than half. This is crazy. Think about a 401k, the best you can do with a 401k. If you're lucky, your cost, you deduct 2% a year for investment costs, then pay 1/4 what's left to Uncle Sam. Lose another 2% to inflation, you're left with about 1% a year. It takes about 70 years to double your money in a 401k. Are you nuts? Because of the fees. Remember, the first rule of investing is minimize your cost, your transaction costs, and minimize the taxes you're going to pay. If you do that, you'll be 80% of your neighbors and your friends. You'll do much better than them. That's why I beg you to join the gang, show you how to follow a chart. And if you, listen, it takes 2 minutes a day just to follow my color-coded chart. Look, Obama, that whole administration, you watch. I can't wait till these people are out of the White House. And the next vacation they're going to go on, they're not going to spend $225,000 an hour to fly that big old jet. They're going to get on a bus. See how they feel getting back on a bus or get into a taxi cab or have pack in a plane. They got to search them. I mean, these people don't know how good they do know how good they had it. And when they leave, he's not going to make the money the Clintons made. He thinks he's going to be a billionaire like the Clintons. No. The only reason they become billionaires is because she was smart enough to get in there and dupe Obama, become the Secretary of State, and sell the office. Obama is a failure. But here's the real deal. The deal is now we got a guy in the office that there's going to be true Americanism. He knows what Americanism is. Americanism is a truck driver, an elevator technician, a mechanic, a food service worker, a welder, a plumber, a pipe fitter, a hospital worker, masons, drywallers. And these are fiercely independent people. They depend on no one but themselves. They don't want government. They just want to give an honest day's work for an honest day's pay. That's who Americans are. They want to live within their means. They want to pay their bills on time. They want to excel. They want to achieve. But what has this administration done? This administration has said, if you do well, we're going to put you down. We're going to punish you. If you save, we're going to punish you. So they dropped savings rates from 5% to less than 0.25% to punish the people, to punish the savers, and they took that money and they gave it to the rich, the corporations and the banksters, so they could buy their own stock and they could pay zero for the money. They can borrow money free. So the saver got screwed. You think he was looking out for the middle class when he dropped rates from 5%, savings rates down to 0.25%? Do you think he was looking out for the middle class when these premiums? There's deductibles, $6,000, $4,000. My God, these deductibles, they're not even worth having the insurance. See, Americanism is going to come back. Small business is going to come back. Small businesses always formed the backbone of America's economy. He killed small businesses with his regulations. And Jack Luke comes on, tries to tell us how great these regulations are.
Some people are saying, wow, in the last couple of weeks, Carrier decides to leave jobs here instead of sending them to Mexico. And wow, Ford Motor is thinking about, doing a plant here. And even Apple is considering making iPhones in the U.S. And they're scratching their heads and saying, how come President Obama didn't make that call?
Laziness.
You're lazy?
There is a deep down underneath all the work I do, I think there's a laziness in me.
Yeah, laziness. And that's the truth. Look at the energy Trump has. Look, all I know is this. I can guide you. Been doing this business for a long time. All you got to get through your head, it's not anymore about what a company does. It's not anymore about this kind of crap.
Cimarex is a growth oil company, boosting its production. And when you look further out, the stock trades at just 26 times its 2018 earnings estimates. But when you consider both the pros and the cons, I still believe that a stock like Cimarex, it is worth owning. Buy, buy, buy.
Oh, really? Worth owning? Guess what? It went from $119 up to $138. And then guess what? At 15% gain. And then it just turned red. He's telling you to get in when all the boys are getting out. All you need to do to be successful is know when to get out of your stock. It's the truth. Once you have that comfort level and you have that confidence, you'll love the stock market. The only reason why you hated the stock market, because you always lost money. because you never knew when to get out. And every time you went to get out and you called your broker, what did he say to you?
You're fine. You don't pay attention to the value of your house every day. Don't pay attention to your portfolio every day. Have a good, sound plan so you can go on and enjoy life.
What a bunch of crap that is. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And remember, they have no fiduciary relationship with you. Their fiduciary relationship is with their brokerage company and their shareholders in that company, not you. Not you. And they steal, like I say, over $160,000 a day in your 401k by trading, rapid fire trading, day trading. Look, how can you make money when you got 28 hidden fees? Soft dollar fees, kickback fees, revenue sharing fees, wrap fees, finder's fees, shelf space fees. How can you make money? You have distribution fees, performance fees, trading fees. The biggest one I just told you about, $167,000 they steal from you a day. You can't make money. And here's the real pitch. You know why they always pitch you with, oh, we are going to match. This is how they suck everybody in. You know that 80% of the people in a 401k don't believe they pay any fees at all? 70% don't think they pay any fees. And a 1% fee, you lose 30%. And most of the time, you're paying 2.5%. You're losing more than half your money. But this match, remember, when they match you, you don't get the match all at once. They spread it over 6 years. You want to know why? Because they did study after study after study because one thing they knew is only 12.2% of their employees ever stayed at a job for 6 years. So they bumped it up just above that 6 years, knowing they're never going to have to match you. In the meantime, you're going to be paying all these hidden fees. Look, take control. You heard what this poor woman said about the pension fund. She's going to lose half of her pension. Take control. Here's my number, 877-600-GANG. Join the gang. It's only $39.95, and all I ask for you to do is help out St. Jude's. That's all I ask. Okay? And you know what? I'll never tell you I'm going to make you rich. But I'll certainly tell you this and guarantee you one thing. Good night's sleep, because you'll be always out of that stock in time. See you on the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.